Unusually, in a communal lounge in a building like this, you probably don't expect to see a pool table, but this was kindly donated to us. So some of the residents that play enjoy this as one of the facilities. And then if we have a look around the rest of the lounge, over on this side, we've got some tables and chairs that are laid out and a TV screen. Then, as we move around here, some more tables and chairs that lead out into the central courtyard. And one of the advantages of a room this size that can accommodate up to 80 people is the fact that some of the residents can do what they want. Recently, we've just had a 75th birthday, so friends and family turned up, had some food and drinks, and covered the pool table with a platform so they could serve the food on it. And then the other night, as you can see from the bunting and the balloons that are up, we had a themed murder mystery event. So several groups of Freemasons and residents got together, had a fantastic night and filled most of the room. Food, wine laid on, and entertainment. It's not something that we do all the time. It's perhaps once every couple of months something happens, but at least you've got the option. So over on the far side, there's a coffee bar and some nice seating and books. So there's plenty of things to do. You don't have to use the lounge, but if you do, on your own, you can sit and read a book, or you can invite your friends and family round and you can sit down here. Some of the residents have got a bridge club, so we move the tables round for them and they use the kitchen to make a few drinks. And everybody has something to do. Right, well, this is the central courtyard, and it's used by a number of residents who come out here for a drink, a cup of tea, sit down, read a book, or just chat with friends. So it is used quite a bit, and also it's viewed from a number of the apartments all the way around in a semicircle. So straight from the lounge into this courtyard takes you out into the area. It's well maintained, and it leads out to a residence barbecue area, which has got a picnic table, the barbecue and seating area. So it depends what you want to use the space for. As I said, you can just sit and relax in the sunshine, you can read a book, talk with friends, or some of the residents and some of the lodges are using the space to actually hold a barbecue and bring people around for a social event, which you can do. Let's take a look over here. This picnic table was kindly donated by Stoneleigh Lodge, and other funds were used to create the seating area for residents and the barbecue itself. And we have got other larger barbecues which we can bring out into the space. And the fire assembly point is not a joke, it's the genuine assembly point next to the barbecue, hopefully not at the same time. And then if you look back towards the building, I think you'll agree that's not a bad space for residents to be sitting out and enjoying some free time. But some of the residents like the gardening and have got their own little gardening club, if you like. They use the greenhouse and the land that we're going to go into in a moment. But in the greenhouse, you can come in with some of the other residents and literally grow your own stuff. We leave you to it. We've got some tomato plants by the looks of it, some courgettes, maybe cabbage to go out in the vegetable plot in the garden, chives. Looks like we've got the makings of 4 Christmas trees for the end of the year. They're a bit on the small side at the moment, but there you go. So it's an enjoyable hobby for people. And then when we come through to this area, this was the tip, a bit of spare land at the back where everybody dumped rubbish. And now it's been turned into a bit of a secret garden. This is the potting shed, where a number of lodges whose names are on here made donations to the garden itself. Holywell Lodge, for example, paid for the paving that we're standing on, which means that those residents who have some mobility challenges can get here quite easily, and that's an advantage in itself. We've got a raised patio area where we're going to get some more seating in for people to... But look at those views. What you can't see beyond the tree line and the hedge line on the other side is the River Avon, because the Tiddington Road that we're based on runs parallel with the river, so nobody's going to build on there. So that's a really fantastic view. And then you've got the garden itself, where we won't go any further than this, but at the bottom there are some vegetable planters which are on some oak raised bedding so that the residents can sit on those. It makes it a bit easier to access. And we've got some fruit trees, pear and apple trees, and then fruit bushes along the side. So this is work in progress, even down to the new fencing that was kindly donated to us. So it's improved things dramatically, but it's another facility for the residents.